welcome. This hat is one that I often look out for. Encore Beach Club, the Wynn and Encore Resort Beach Club. These hats usually sell pretty good. This is brand new condition. Snapback should go for around, I would say 18 to 24 bucks. This one right here though, this vintage leather Los Angeles Kings hockey. Came across one of these before and it wasn't in good condition. It was actually in horrible condition, but not this one. This one is superb inside and out. Sometimes these things are so shredded, especially it being leather, that it just rips apart. It has a liner and then that little divider right there. Nice. I like this. All these signs of vintage really gets me excited, and I haven't been excited all day. But this right here changes that. It's a little windy out here in Vegas. I hope your weather out there where you're at is not bad at all. Some places are freaking nuts. Speaking of nuts, I have to be crazy because I've had these things sitting around ever since Kerry American Arbitrage moved to Vegas. When he moved to Vegas, I ended up running into him at the Goodwill off of Cheyenne and 95. As I was leaving, he was going in. So I've had this a while and I'm about to get it listed, but let me tell you how much they should go for on eBay. All right, we are gonna start from the top. All right, we're gonna start at the top. Fortress Europa. Now this one, there's different versions of this, I believe. This one is vintage. I got it for around $4 a while back, like I said, and it should go for around $20 to $25. Had a Carla just left the work. She was saying how good of a job the people that did the yard did. Oh my god, I am tired. Let me continue back to what I was originally trying to show you that I've had sitting around for a while. Now this one right here has listings all over the place, from $50, $60, and as high as $150. There are different versions of this game that people look out for, but I have not seen any that have any sold listings. But that means maybe, just maybe, it's been past 90 days to where all of what eBay shows you is the last 90 days that this item has sold. Who knows how much times? Sometimes the play on words also brings up different listings of what you're trying to look for. So work on that. If you're not seeing something, don't just follow like a t-shirt, just spelling T-S-H-I-R-T together, space it out, maybe even T-E-E, and then shirt, and so on. Sometimes those little things make a big difference, and also what the items are selling for that you're looking to list. Or if you're a bargain shopper, look at those same things. See if there's different wordings in the title. Maybe you might find that one thing that you're looking for a much lesser price. So as a reseller, I am a bargain shopper, and who doesn't like saving money on the side, right? You might be wondering, but are all the pieces together? Well, it looks like it to me, but I will take my time and see if it's all there. Usually the package has a manual and it'll say how many pieces go in what, and it looks like just about everything is in here. There's a formed booklet, so I'll take a gander. I did say gander. And look more into this, seeing if it's complete or not sometime today, and then I will get it listed on eBay. Let me tell you about this one right here, because this one could be some really big monies right here. Why am I letting this sit around for so long? List it and make that money. Cha-ching. Anyways, if this board game here is complete, and according to what I just Googled Lens, because it's been a while since I looked at what this actually sells for, this Warhammer 4000 Dark Millennium board game, even used, sold in January, more specifically January 15th, for $185 plus shipping, used. That's pretty awesome. If you think that's awesome too, hit the like button. Why is this still sitting here? All right, let's get on to the next one. This beast of a board game right here. Yes, it does have some wear. And yes, I did buy it for half that price. And yes, I bought it back in 2022. Oh my goodness. Moving on. Let's not talk about this any longer, how long I've had it. But this Fortress America, the United States under attack. Folks, do you see what I see? Now, not all the faces are things that we want to see, but there's things on here. If you could see it, they're right there. Do you see those two towers? The twin towers, folks. Which reminds me, I picked up something from Caesar today that has the twin towers. Give me a second to tell you more about this game. If this game is complete, on average, it goes for around $40 to $65. So I do have to take a little bit of time and ensure that all of the items that are in here and listed are accountable for. And if they are, it looks like we're going to make some pretty good money. There are some slots in here, which is good, but this is a very big board game, folks. And there are, did y'all see that? There are a lot of pieces. So I took the chance on this because I found this to be very intriguing. There is history behind this, especially with the graphics that on here. And board games are fun. More and more people are getting involved in board games. Carla and I love to play board games. She kicks my butt at Scrabble. I was talking about Scrabble with Caesar, and I was telling him that we often, used to play board games all the time. One thing that always pissed everybody off was that one game. The only game that's notorious for ruining families, friends, marriages is Monopoly. I'm just saying, Monopoly. Back in the casita, when I went over to Caesar's, I ended up getting some vintage costume jewelry. I didn't get all of it because I haven't been selling jewelry that much, but I was telling them that I love selling jewelry. I even like putting on the clip-on earrings or the screwback clip-on earrings. There can be some that have both. And I told them I was interested, so I ended up buying some of it. And I also ended up getting 2 shirts. One of the shirts was from the thrift store that him and I went together to. And one of them they confused and put in his bag. This one has the twin towers on there. Very, very vibrant graphic, almost acrylic type of painting. Very, very cool. It has a skyline on here. It has the twin towers. I believe Caesar said that is the Brooklyn Bridge. I've been there myself. We went there last year around this time almost because it was during our anniversary, 12-year anniversary. Carla and I went out to New York. We spent the week out there. Amazing. I love New York. I love the people there. Had no issues. Fortunately, we didn't go through some of the bad news highlights that I see on social media, but we had a wonderful time. I'd love to go back again. The pizza there, mouth-watering, folks. As they say in Hawaii, broke the mouth, cuz the pizza is so good that you don't care in New York if you don't have a table. You eat the slice of pizza, the pie, before you even sit down. It's that good. I mean, it is so delicious. The burger is ono. The other t-shirt that I've been wanting to share with you again is one that I'm really excited about. So is that one. Caesar said that should go for around 80 bucks. I didn't look it up. I just like the style. Now, this one right here is the Seinfeld one. And this one is vintage. According to Google and what I found out about this shirt is that it's a Seinfeld sign-off t-shirt. I'm assuming that's when Seinfeld ended up ending his series, his episodes, there's a term for it. Maybe I'll remember it later. But either way, this is the t-shirt. It may not look like much, and it is hella wrinkly, as some people say, out from the west coast of California. But this one is dated 1996 Castle Rock Entertainment. And if you're being entertained, even just a little smidgety smidge of smidgets, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm a reseller, but I also have other things that I like to do. Hang out with friends, eat some good food. If you saw yesterday's video, Man, I got some phone calls today and spoke to several friends and a crap load of messages saying, why would I demonetize my channel? Go for the money. As they say, sometimes it's not all about money for now. For now. But I really like my decision. I made, like, I slept like a baby, and that's all I'm going to say about it. We're going to move on. Back to this t-shirt. This one right here, I saw them being listed and sold from anywhere from $125 up to $150, which majority of them have sold as, and ones that are brand new at tag have sold for several $100. All right, let's take this over here where there's more light to show you what I got. I just had to move to a better lighted area so that way you see what I'm going to be selling tomorrow on Whatnot. This is not the big April 19th Whatnot raid train sponsored by Whatnot. This is just me by my lonesome with these vintage jewelry pieces that could be yours. I'm going to be starting everything at $2. $2, folks. All right. Let me show you what I got. This is a lot of gold tone vintage costume jewelry. All right. I don't know how much pieces there are, but tomorrow I am going to have a Whatnot sale. I'm going to say around 4 p.m., okay? I have some really beautiful pieces that I got from Caesar. Thank you, Caesar, for the purchase, as in me buying them. I bought them off of my friend. I also ended up buying an AirPad case from Caesar for $10. They go for $10 to $20. And Caesar was saying, oh, just if you want to give me $1, because he asked, how much do you want to, how much you want to pay for them? And I was like, $1, jokingly. And he was like, okay, that's not what we do with friends, folks. I looked online. They go for $10 to $20. I paid him $10. He wanted to give me $5 back. And I didn't know if they worked or not. So what ended up happening, the AirPods, I had the original case. I bought them brand new. And within a matter of 3 months, I lost one AirPod. And then I lost the other AirPod. And then I figured, why do I need the case? Like, I don't want to deal with the case if I don't have the AirPods. And then a few days later, I'm cleaning out my truck and there was the other one. And I looked there before. It wasn't like I didn't look. And then I had 2 AirPods for months now. And when I seen these that Caesar had sitting down, he has another one too. So if y'all need one, let me know and I'll tell Caesar to list it and get you that link for it. I'm hoping, I've been letting it charge, so I'm going to test it out later. Today, I woke up tired. Like, I woke up, I got up, I asked Carla if she was hungry. I fed Tip, I took him out, and I felt just like, man, I need a break. So I ended up going out to a community yard sale. There was nothing there. And then I ended up going out to the Broadacre flea market, and I didn't find really anything. But I did end up running into J Rare Finds, one of my buddies that I see quite often when I go out there and who has been in a couple of my thrifting videos. Then I ended up running into a new person that I've never met, but did for the first time, that Carry American Arbitrage told me about a while back, like maybe 3 months ago. And he told me about Big Yumbo. I followed them on YouTube. I've been following him ever since then. He's big on apparel, and that's where I started. So I have a love for apparel, but I also have a love for a lot of other things that have helped me become a better reseller by educating myself that there's more out there than just one type of niche. And then I ended up running into Taco Wolf. So really good day to turn around for where I just felt like, man, I need a breather. I need to get out. I need to get some fresh air. And that ended up getting me energized. And then I got even more pumped up hanging out with Caesar and his wife Elizabeth and their family. Way to turn things around from feeling like a drag to where I was like, oh man, I need more life. And I thrive off of goodness and happiness and all these fun things and people and good vibes. And that all ended up happening by stepping outside the house. And at times we do have to step outside and get outside of a funk that you put yourself in that doesn't have to be bad. It's just like, I need fresh air. I need to go mingle for a little bit and then come back after you're re-energized and do the damn thing. And now, a little closer view of these items. I won't show you all of them because it could take a while. And I want you to go about your business because I am very thankful for the time that you invest visiting me when you can. Hopefully every day. All right, so all of these pieces right here, I won't go through every one of them, but these are some that I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I like this. I like the style of this. It looks like the top of a pie. You might have been thinking something else, but now that I've said it, you're like, oh, okay. I can see that with little pearls on it, little faux pearls, which I used to say fox pearls, but the community taught me a thing or two and continue to do so. So thank you, folks. Thank you all so much. These are clip earrings. These that I just had in my hand, I like these. These are nice, have a good weight to them. There are also clip earrings. Some of them are pierced and some of them are screwed back and clipped just like this. They are each and all gold tone. I'm not sure if there's any of them that have a maker's mark, but I'll be looking more into it. And what I paid Caesar, I told him, dude, if I make a really good profit off of these, of course I'll throw back some money at them because that's just the right thing to do. And I've done that before, even with vendors, they'll give me a price and I'm like, no, I'm giving you more. And even to where people would say, Sonny, stop doing that. That's what they gave you. Well, that's how I roll, folks. That is how I do things. I appreciate people, and sometimes it's just knowing the value of things and giving them what you want. And as a Libra, I get what I want. That's the way I balance myself out. So it's a win-win for me. This one's really nice, a nice little message on these, which I don't find too much messages on earrings, which is why I was intrigued by these and ended up loving them right away. No markings on them, but they feel like really good quality weight, not heavy, but just right. And also, these are going to be great for packing and shipping. I still have a handful of jewelry boxes that I could use on these. Some of them do have rhinestones. And again, some of them are pierced earrings with backings. Sometimes I sell earrings without the backings, and people have told me, it's okay, Sonny. People get their own anyways, or they have some sitting around, especially people that have pierced earrings. They're like, oh my goodness, I have the backings just floating around everywhere, even in ice cubes. Nobody puts the backings of earrings in ice cubes. And sometimes unique isn't what sells. Sometimes it's the simplicity of things and how bulky or chunky they are. Bangles are making a comeback, and I feel like the bulky stuff has always been there. It's just depending on who shares it or not. Is that signed? I can't tell. There is a maker on there. It looks like Napier. Ooh, the camera picked it up pretty good, as in my iPhone. So Napier, that is vintage right there. I wonder if maybe, just maybe, we might find some Trifari or crown Trifari. The difference is you see a little crown under Trifari. Some of these are loops. I ended up putting a lot of loops back that I didn't want to get because I don't know if people like loops. I don't see too much people selling loops and buying loops, so I decided not to get them. But if y'all like gold tone loops, costume jewelry pieces, let me know. Maybe Caesar might still have them and I could reach out and buy some more from them if we do well tomorrow on Whatnot. These are very unique. Nice little twist gold tone. Again, these are all gold tone. There may be some like this that are not full on gold tone, but I like the uniqueness. These are clip earrings as well. Nice little leafy part on the top. Looks like a little dessert or a little chili pepper. Nice. All right, what else do we have here? I'm trying to find some that I'm like, ooh, that when I first seen them, I was like, what is that? Here's one right here. Got a little, got some monies right here on here. On here, right here. All right, clip earrings. And then, yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff here, folks. I liked all of these pieces and then some. So I will be having these tomorrow. I don't want to go all crazy looking at this and spending forever. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. Let me show you this. Look at that. Look at that, earrings. Those pair right there, beautiful. I still have more I want to list for the 19th on Whatnot, but these pieces right here are going to be on Whatnot for tomorrow's auction. I don't feel it's last minute. There's been times where I didn't put any notice on Whatnot and said, I'm just going to go for it, and have done very good that way. And my very good could be, I just want to make around $50 or $100. Like, I have goals on things and know the value of stuff. And sometimes if it takes an hour to make that goal of mine, I'll do it. If it takes an hour and a half, I'll do it. Because when you think about, like, I've worked at jobs that used to pay me when I was a child, and I wasn't even of age yet, working in the watermelon fields, 10 cents for a watermelon. And most of the times I didn't count that stuff. I don't know if I got paid correctly for it. But then those other times where I started getting a little stronger, working in different types of fields, picking string beans, 30-pound bags for $1. 30-pound bags of string beans for $1. And I think about selling jewelry like this for an hour and a half rather than being out in the fields again and breaking my back even as a young kid. But I have worked in oil fields. I've worked in irrigation lines. I used to work in sewage. I used to be OSHA certified. Like, I've come a long way to where stuff like this, selling jewelry, sitting my butt down and enjoying myself with amazing people like you all, and then other people that find out about me. That's what I live for, to live the life that I want to live, the way I want to experience things and share myself, because life is worth living for. And if you don't have anything to live for, then live for me, okay? Live for your family, live for your friends. Don't think about yourself. Don't be selfish. Be giving, and you'll receive a lot back. That might have went way too deep, way too dark, way too fast. But I know y'all get what I mean, folks. I love to live, and I live to love. And that's the way I want this video to end. Thanks for watching. You see me again tomorrow. I'll be putting the link down in the comments and pin it for tomorrow's auction. I have some work ahead of me and some things to list, and I am pumped right now. So I'm gonna keep running with that and get caught up with some things. Oh, hold on. I just tested these out and the case actually works, because I didn't know if this case actually went and would be compatible with my AirPods from the case that I lost. And they work, folks. They work. Today is a good day. I hope you're having one just as well.